Hey guys, we are back with some more Vegas Golden Knights Eastside Hockey Manager, and boy, do I have an episode for you guys today. We're about to make a big move. After I stopped the recording of the last one, I was looking at Polkinen's stats, and obviously I was thinking, he's a bargain, $1.1 million per year over the next, well, for one more year. And I thought about how he's doing compared to if we were to have signed Artemi Panarin in the free agency. So I decided to look up Panarin, and it turns out Artemi Panarin is still teamless. He was so expensive in free agency that no team was able to sign him. It is now midway through December, and he is still a free agent. Think you know where I'm going with this. Only the Vancouver Canucks are still interested in him, but they don't have an offer for him. So, what we're going to do, we're going to offer Artemi Panarin. But, if you take a look here, we cannot boost his salary. So that means if we were to boost it anymore, we would be going over the cap. So what we're going to do is we're going to be trading a struggling Cody Eakin. He has a .631 average rating, 8 points, but that being said, the average rating is more important to how they simulate, and he's been struggling pretty much since day one here. So we're going to offer him out on a trade and see what teams will take him. We have 9 offers, a Nudivara from the Blue Jackets and a third and a fourth. From the Stars, we have Alex Goligoski. From the Kings, we have a third. From the Wild, we have a second and a fourth. From the Predators, we have Konstantin Volkov and a third and a third. From the Devils, Papagayev. From the Penguins, a third and a fourth. From the Capitals, a second and a fourth. From the Jets, Chase DeLeo and a third and a fourth. So I think the offers that are most attractive to me here are the Capitals offer and the Wild offer, since they are a second and a fourth. And yeah, we're going to accept both of those offers and see which one accepts first, basically. Well, I mean, they'll both accept at the same time, but if the only reason I'm accepting both is because in case one of the teams decides that they want to back out last second for cap issues or something, we are accepting both trades. And Cody Eakin, by the way, before we move him out of here, is currently making $3.85 per year. And obviously that's a little much for a guy who's been struggling, such as him. So, and obviously when you're going after a guy like, oh my, Marc-Andre Fleury is injured for 3 weeks. As I was saying, when you're going after a guy like Artemi Panarin and you have to free up some cap space, you don't really mind giving up a struggling Cody Eakin who's making that much money when you could get Panarin for literally $1 million more. I mean, you notice Panarin's asking price dropped significantly. He was asking for over $10 million in free agency, and now he only wants $5 million. So if we could get him on a 1-year contract, because the thing about free agents that are superstars in this game that are still available midway through the season, I've seen this before, is that they won't accept a multi-year contract no matter what, even if you're the only offer on the table. So we're going to have to give him a 1-year deal. So he's pretty much a rental player for this year, because there's a good chance that he could go back to free agency at the year's end. But I think for Cody Eakin, who's a struggling player, and who has been for the past 3 years, and we're getting a second and a fourth back for him anyway, I think no matter what, we win this trade. Right, because we're trading a struggling player, we're getting 2 picks back, we're getting Artemi Panarin as a rental player, and we have the potential to sign him before free agency. I don't think that'll happen, but it's possible. And if we are able to re-sign to Artemi Panarin for even close to what he is worth now, like let's say $7.5 million, then we definitely win this trade. Definitely. Now, I think I want to trade Eakin to a Eastern Conference team, so we'll go for the Capitals. There you go. So there you go. Trade between the Golden Knights and Capitals confirmed. So now we have freed up the salary cap to go after Artemi Panarin for even for only 1 year. But you know what? It's Artemi Panarin. He is gonna help us towards the Stanley Cup. You know what? Because, I mean, he's a pretty good simulator, obviously. 718 average rating. 75 points last year with the Blue Jackets. We're going to go after him. Key player. He wants 5.3, but because he doesn't have any offers on the table at the moment, I think we can lowball him a little bit. I'll give him 4.8 for 1 year. And we'll give him a signing bonus of $200,000. No clauses, no nothing. Just a standard $4.8 million contract for 1 year with $200,000 signing bonus money. There you go. Now let's hope we stay the only offer on the table. There's a good chance that the Vancouver Canucks could go after him, but I'm not worried because the Vancouver Canucks, at least if we take a look at their salary cap chart, actually their average club salary is actually not all that high, so we may have to watch out. We may have to re-offer Artemi Panarin, but we'll go with that for right now, just because we're the only offer. I might increase him later, but that's only if, again, the Canucks offer him and if I'm getting a little nervous that he might not sign. So we'll stick with this for now. We'll see if we get Panarin. If we do, it'd be great. And if we do, I'm going to see if we can offer him a long-term contract pretty much immediately. I don't think that'll happen because players usually, right after signing contracts, for 1 year, don't usually want to sign a longer-term deal, especially if there's stars like Artemi Panarin, who could very well go to free agency. But again, even if Panarin goes to free agency, we still won this trade because, again, we got that star forward in Panarin for a struggling Cody Eakin and a second and a fourth we got as well in return. So I don't think there's any situation where we lose this trade. There's really not. Let's see. Is he signed yet? I don't think so. I would have got... Okay, so Artemi Panarin has been offered a contract by the Vancouver Canucks. They saw that we offered them a contract, so they decided to jump on him as well. So hopefully, Panarin accepts our offer because I don't think that the Canucks will offer him higher than, let's say, 4.5 just because he's out of shape. I think that does have an effect on computer offers, and unfortunately, Marc-Andre Fleury is out, so we're going to have to get another goaltender in here, and that would be, I believe, I want to leave Zukov in the AHL, so I'm going to call up Dylan Ferguson, and we'll leave him as the backup, and then Oscar Dance can play a little bit. Oh my, we have a duplicate number here. So Ferguson can have number 1. Why not? And we'll simulate further, see if we get Panarin, which I'm really, really hoping we outbid the Vancouver Canucks here. Injury blow for Henrique. That's not good. 4 months. Torn cartilage. William Carrier seeking immediate assurances. He's a regular player. Yeah, sure. Been doing pretty well. Oilers pick up new head coach Jacques Cloutier. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that. Cloutier? I don't know. I probably butchered that 3 times already. Hogg resumes practice. Oh, yeah. Hogg was injured as well. So I think we'll get him back in there instead of Vanelli. We will send Vanelli down to the AHL. Hogg back in there. Ask coach. There you go. And, we're just waiting on Panarin's decision at this point. Ducks win OT against the Golden Knights. That's unfortunate, but we are in first in the Western Conference, so that's good. Maybe that's a little bit of an incentive for Artemi Panarin because he's at least guaranteed to be on a good team. Vancouver might not be that good of a team. I mean, we'll actually check here. Let's see. So, Vancouver they're still pretty good. They're in 7th, but not as good as the Vegas Golden Knights. Let's take a look. Carlo out for 10 days. Man, these injuries are unfortunate. 7 day. Let's see. Panarin. Doesn't look like anything. Okay. We still have hope. Come on, Panarin. Oh, boy. He's taking his time. Come on, Panarin. My man. Yes. We got Panarin, boys. It's official. Artemi Panarin has decided to sign with the Vegas Golden Knights. Welcome to Vegas, Artemi Panarin. Very nicely done. I was not passing up on that opportunity, boys. Artemi Panarin is a Vegas Golden Knight. And for cheap, too. 4.8. Now, again, the unfortunate thing is, 1-year deal. There's no way Panarin was going to sign a multi-year contract because that's just how star free agents work in this game when you're deep into the year because they know their value long-term. So if I try to give Panarin like a $7.25 million contract for the next 4 years now, I don't know if he'll accept it. I'll try anyway, but again, he probably won't accept this. So we'll give him an offer, and we're going to have to assign him a number here. And we're also going to have to assign a new alternate captain. So we'll give Panarin, oh boy, Veleno has number 9, but we'll give Panarin, we'll just give Panarin number 10, because that's pretty close to number 9. So we'll get Panarin in there, and who am I going to take out now? I don't think Leipzig's been doing too well, has he? Yeah. 696 average rating, hasn't been too great as of recent besides that last game, so yeah, I think we'll take out Leipzig. And I don't want to take out Fasching just because he's been on the line with Pulkkinen, and I don't want to mess with that line at all. So we will take out Leipzig and put in Panarin. Now we do need to dress another defenseman since Carlo's injured. We'll call Vanelli back up. So we'll put Vanelli in, but Panarin in as well. There you go. That looks very nice. So Panarin, Carlson, Smith. Yep. Marchessault. I want Haula, Silverberg, Fasching, Lowry, and Tuck. So I'm going to put Fasching here. And then Pulkkinen, Veleno, and Carrier. Yeah, that looks good. All right. Perfect. So we have Artemi Panarin now, and that looks beautiful. So confirm. And let's go on with the rest of the season. I mean, we're already a good chunk into this video, so we're going to have to just kind of go a little quickly here if we want to get another month done. Torrey Krug, no, reject. The Canucks. They want to give up Virtanen and all that for Krug. They're mad they lost out on Artemi Panarin. So a solid 6-4 win against the Flames. And let's see, Panarin, the bread man, gets his first goal as a Golden Knight against the Calgary Flames. Veleno, Carrier, Marchessault, Silverberg, and Smith are the other goaltenders and the other goal scorers. And, of course, Pulkkinen with 2 assists. So he continues his hot streak. And we are almost at the end of December, so that week and a half or so kind of flew by as we were waiting for Panarin to sign because I was just focused on nothing but signing Panarin. So Panarin rejects contract offer. Yeah, okay, so I didn't think so. I didn't think he would accept that new contract offer. So yeah, I mean he 15 when it shows you this, he does not want to sign at all. So I'm 50% sure at the moment that Panarin is going to go back to free agency, but still, I would say we won that trade just because we get Panarin for half a year, and potentially he could take us to win that Stanley Cup. He might be that boost that we needed because he is the only superb rated player on our team at the moment, at least in terms of skaters. I don't know about Flower. Yeah, no, not even Flower is superb. Artemi Panarin is the only superb rated player on this team. Let's take a look at what he's done so far. 3 points in 2 games for an 850 average rating. Very nice. Bread man. Very nice. Okay, so, okay, gonna pause here. It's gonna take a while. All right, here we go. January 1st. De Klerk, who's this? Belgium head coach. You know what? We'll renew him anyway. We'll just help out Belgium there. We haven't done a whole lot for Belgium anyway, so figure you may as well at least keep their head coach on board. Mike Kelly, yeah, we want to re-sign all of our coaches here because the team's been amazing as of recently. Wojtek Kusera. There you go. Peter Ahola. Boom, boom. Whitfield. Oh, yeah, we need him. Marcinetti. Yeah, he's really good. Renew. And that is one of our prospects. Player contracts expiring. So, Carrier, he's been really good. So, I'm going to renew him now. Yeah, if I could get him for 1.3 instead of 1.39, I know that's a little, very, very little difference, but whatever. We'll just go with it. Reed Duke. He's a good AHL player for sure. If he wants less than $1 million, yeah, I'll give him that. It's probably his last contract offer though, because next time he'll want probably like over $1 million. Keegan Colasar, nah, he's garbage. He's 5.8 for average rating. Brendan Leipzig, I won't renew just yet. Colin Miller, yeah, he's been solid. What does he want? He wants to test the free agent market, but he's also willing to listen to offers. He wants $4 million as of right now. I don't know if he's worth $4 million, so I'll hold off on Miller. Nick Schneider, I'm not even going to bother. We have way too many goaltenders. Eric Haula, no, hold off. Timo Pulkkinen, I mean, he has been absolutely amazing. So, I mean, 1.6. If we can get him for that, that'll be that is a absolute steal for Timo Pulkkinen. Let's actually give him let's give him one more year just to see if he accepts that. And then Artemi Panarin, obviously, we just tried with him. He's not going to accept, so not going to waste my time with that at the moment. Kelleher is a good minor league player, but he's going to want, I'm pretty sure he's going to want an NHL contract, so I'm not going to renew him. Torrey Krug. Well, he's been a beast so far, so I would love to re-sign him right now. For Agents America, oh, he's going to want 8.2. Ooh, that's going to hurt. That is going to hurt. Tommy Vannelli won't bother with him right now. Player of the month is Philip Forsberg. Rookie of the month is Jonathan Dahlin. Offensive player of the month is Jamie Benn. And defensive player of the month, Mike Condon of the Senators. Carlo resumes practice, so we can send Vannelli back down. And dress Carlo. You know what? We may as well keep Vannelli up here just as the replacement. Doesn't really matter too much. Yep. Hold on. Let me just make sure. No. Don't want this. Yeah, that looks good. Pulkkinen needs to be with Fasching and Veleno. And then Tuck, Carrier, Lowry. Yeah, that looks right. Or was it Carrier? We'll just go with Fasching, Veleno, and Pulkkinen, because that was what, I'm pretty sure that was the lines before. So we'll just leave Fasching, Veleno, and Pulkkinen there for right now. Okay. Let's keep going, I suppose. I mean, we're already 21 minutes into this video. Alright, so I think I'm going to end it off here, boys. We've already done a lot in this episode. We'll get some simulating done in the next one. But that was a big acquisition in Artemi Panarin, even if only for 1 year, or half a year, whatever you want to call it. So, with that, pretty big episode, obviously. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one.